Welcome back to another episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please, we are asking if you get this far, all you gotta do is just hit subscribe. That's what's helping us out here. Hit subscribe. We're trying to get up to 300, 400, 500, 1,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, 100 million subscribers. We're trying to get there, but all you have to do is hit the subscribe button.
300 million subscribers. We got big dreams.
We got big dreams. We
now you need to hit that sub button and help our dreams.
We're trying to make that bread like that mouse. You already know. And without further ado, welcome to Filmatic. I am your host. Actually, let me go ahead and mark it. The Film Doctor. I said that kind of weird, but we still got it. We got the gist of it. The Film Doctor. Doctor. You know, what is he? Okay, and we're clapping. Is he a cheerleader? Is this bring it on again? I don't know.
And the film.
I don't like this. I don't get it. I don't. Is that a bow and arrow? Is he constipated? Oh.
And we are back in the operating room with another cold film to dissect. Marksman.
Lukewarm.
Coming to us from the Film Doctor's Voodoo. And Film Doctor. Hit us with that sponsorship.
Go ahead. Hit us with that sponsorship. You already know. And let's jump right into our film review. Marksman, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into mine because yours won't even matter. It doesn't matter what you say. We definitely have looked at some of the... You can put your notebook. Okay, you can put your handy dandy Blue's Clues notebook away because it doesn't really matter what you wrote down or what you said. Marksman, it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. I loved those cartel movies, and maybe that's what it is. And I don't want my love for cartel movies to prevent me reviewing this from a Film Doctor analytical perspective on if you would enjoy this movie. I honestly do think you would enjoy this movie. Liam Neeson's a badass. I like the kid. I like the story. I like the action. I like the villain. The villain sold it well to be that kind of scary, kind of villainesque character. I don't think we know enough about the Marksman, Liam Neeson's character. He's older, where he came from. I guess we did say he was a military veteran and everything. You know, with the title of Marksman, I would assume that he would have a sniper rifle. He just had a rifle, but he was pretty fucking good with that rifle. I guess I wanted to see more usage with the rifle, if it's called the Marksman, that he's out there just sniping everybody. But that's not a gripe that I'm going to disagree with. I was a little perturbed that they burned the money. That was something I was just like, why would that? Makes no sense. I mean, are you just trying to please the kid and make him happy? I did like the kid and his portrayal. I knew it was coming where he was going to speak English, and he was kind of a part of the comic relief. It was saddened about the dog, and I don't even like dogs, so I was kind of happy, but then also sad about the whole thing. But all in all, I thought it was a good movie that you could enjoy watching. And that's really, I mean, it's a Liam Neeson movie. When you look at all Liam Neeson movies and from an action perspective, he's not out there Tom Cruising it up, but he is out there doing his damn thing with his portrayal of characters and with his movie qualities that he does. So to me, I like the movie. All in all, let me think. A rating, I wouldn't give it inside the A category. I won't give it, it's not an average movie. So I'm going to say a B, solid B.
You were gonna say B minus.
No, I wasn't. It's not worthy of being a B minus and lowering it towards an average movie because it wasn't an average movie. So I'm gonna give it a B.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, okay. This movie, to me, first of all, there are plot holes galore in this movie.
All right, you're already wrong. Your turn's over.
There are plot holes galore. There are so many things in this movie from a story perspective that just kind of go off the rails. I mean, there's that. The action, I will say, let's get into the positives. I don't want to be just negative Nancy. Let's get into some positives.
Well, you're already a Debbie Downer. So.
The action was decent. I'll give it that. I've never seen a sniper bullet hit the tire of an SUV and flip it 10 feet in the air. But there's a first time for everything. So
you've seen a sniper bullet hit a tire in general?
Well,
in real life.
Again, I've seen
in real life.
Other movies.
I mean, Stuttering Stanley, I'm asking you a question.
Seen it in other movies, and I've never seen.
Have you ever seen a sniper bullet hit a tire?
I've seen a lot of movies with sniper rifles, and I'm
asking Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm asking you a question. Have you ever seen a sniper bullet hit a tire?
That's irrelevant. Your question is irrelevant.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question. It's very.
No,
simple.
I have not, but that's irrelevant. Anyway,
okay, so
this is my review.
So then you don't know what happened.
Talk. I didn't interrupt you at all.
I know you didn't, but you.
I let you talk.
Right,
I was just rehearsing.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Rehearsing my notes.
Just know that you're wrong.
I just kind of chilled out.
Just know that you're wrong. Go ahead with your review.
So yeah, there are a lot of plot holes in here. The action was decent. Typical Liam Neeson action movie. Not as much as in some of the other stuff you've seen him in. If you've seen some of his other movies like The Commuter and Everybody Loves Taken and some of his other action. It wasn't as much action in this movie because we were trying to do a little bit more story and get a little bit more involved with the characters and him and the boys' relationship. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about. She never told him an address or where to go in Chicago. She just said, "Take him to my family in Chicago." How the hell is he supposed to know where he is going?
That was my problem. I'm like, did she leave an address or anything? Like, she didn't even circle anything in the map, but they knew exactly where. Like, okay, I will give you that.
Yes. Wait, I'm not done. She never gave him an address. At the end, we fast forward 4 days. At the end of the movie, it's Saturday now, magically, and this motherfucker got a gunshot that he ain't never got healed. How is he still alive? Number one. Number two, how is he alive enough to get wait, there's three things here.
50 Cent got shot 9 times.
Let me rewind.
Let you know he's still alive.
Let me rewind. After they get done fighting the main villain in this movie, a truck magically appears that looks just like his truck, and he picks him up and takes him to Chicago magically. Number one. Number two, he's shot when they leave, and they fast forward some days because they're nowhere near Chicago. Still, nowhere near it. They fast forward 4 days, and he's got a gunshot wound that isn't healed at all. Zero healing, and he's still alive. Then wait, no. Then he gets on a bus, and I don't know if he dies, if he goes to sleep.
Okay, I'm assuming he died. I'm assuming
that's an assumption. They never. I don't know.
Not every movie is
magical. He survived 4 days with. He survived 4 days with a gunshot wound. He could still be alive for all I know.
The bullet could have went through, and maybe they just didn't show that he healed it, or that. I'm not a scientist. I don't really know.
So I is he alive? Is he dead? Who knows? This movie again. So many plows. So many. And you wanted to say there are no. This is, as you said, the typical Liam Neeson movie. And for me to sit up here and give it a B, when I've kind of seen a typical Liam Neeson movie now, like maybe 10 or 15 times. Ones of which that are better than this. I can't justify it. I can't justify it. C+. I can't justify it. I can't do it.
Well, this movie is.
I can't do it.
If I'm taking your words exactly when you said if we're putting movies up inside the A caliber of movies that they have to fit up in there, if we're putting something down inside of the average kind of movies, is this something that all the viewers, when they go and watch it, that they're going to see this as not being something that they're entertained, that they see to be an average movie. I think that they're going to enjoy it for what it's worth. That average. They are going to see it as being every Liam Neeson movie, that they're going to look past some of those plot holes.
It's
that don't
in
make
the
sense.
C plus B minus range. And here's the reason I won't give it a B minus. I didn't, it's not like I gave it a straight C. I didn't give it a straight C. I didn't give it a C minus. I didn't come in here and say D or F. I didn't do that. But the reason I'm giving it a C plus is one, the plot holes in this movie. The whole movie doesn't make sense when she never gives him an address. How the hell does he know where he's going? Number one, how? It takes your whole story and drives it right off the rails.
I don't understand how that, and I saw that point too, and that was bothersome to me, but that's not going to drive my rating down. And I know it's your rating, my rating, blah, 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 but I don't think that that's a significant reason to drive it down to where it's a C.
It's not, but it's not just that.
Every movie has plot holes, every single one. And that's because they film a 3 or 4 hour version. Every single
movies that get A's in my book don't have plot holes.
Shut your mouth. Every single movie has a plot hole. If you go and watch any movie, you name a movie that you think has 0 plot holes, I'll go watch it and I'll tell you where the plot hole is. They have a 2 hour time frame to try and explain everything. Mm-hmm. And I don't think, and that 4 hour version or 3 hour version of a movie gets cut down to that 2 hours. There are definitely things that are left out, not explained in depth. You can complain about anything.
Here's the thing.
Inside of every single movie.
When we review, I don't have a problem with plot holes that are small, things that are significant, them not doing enough exposition. Those aren't things that I typically complain about. These are glaring plot holes. Like it's not like I went back and watched this movie like 2 or 3 times. I watched it once, and just sitting here watching it, I'm like, oh my God. Like they completely, how do you forget to have her tell him where he needs to go? That's pivotal. And then the stuff him surviving 4 days with a gunshot, that makes no sense.
Well, I've never been shot to know if that's not possible, number one. And if anybody that is watching the show has been shot, maybe they lasted 2 or 3 days. I don't know. The whole thing is that a director's cut is separate from the studio's cut. Maybe those things were filmed and just the director left it out, or the studio left it out of their cut, which is on their that's part of their problem. On their end. But to me, that's not something that I think is going to downgrade it, because I have to look at it for what it's worth. And one thing is not, like I said, I've seen things where it's shitty acting, but amazing story. And I've seen something where it's like, all right, the story sucked, but this acting was phenomenal. I think that everything plays into tune, and that one thing is not something that will be the end all. Was it a movie that people would enjoy watching? Yes, I think people would enjoy watching. Will they see the plot holes? Yes, I think they will see the plot holes. Will that be something that deters them and make them say, this was those who wish us dead, or Vanguard?
Those who wish me bored.
Whatever. And no,
I don't think it'll say that, but here's the thing with my grading scale, right? Giving something a C plus is not saying you should not watch it. It's giving it the grade it has earned. I don't look at it like that. I think that if you love Liam Neeson action movies, go right ahead, because that's what this movie coasts on, just being a Liam Neeson action film. It's not the story. So I just, I didn't downgrade the acting. I didn't really have too much to say about that. The cinematography was what it was. Was there stuff that blew me away? No. Said the action was decent. Sets was pretty good. The music was okay. I didn't fall in love with the music. I mean, it's just like these things, when you add them all up and you take them into account, they don't scream B2. They don't. They scream C+. Is it a C movie? Nah. Is it a C- movie? Nah. Is it a D movie? No. And if you're an action fan and you're a fan of Liam Neeson movies, you might rate it higher, like Sir does here. He takes it easy on films. I just give it the hardcore truth. And the hardcore truth of The Marksman is that it missed the mark. C+. I feel like every movie's mark is to be an A, and it was not an A. So, missed the mark.
Well, you said your piece. I've said my piece. I still think people should check it out. If you want, are you looking for a movie just to kind of sit down and watch? I wouldn't say it's a Netflix and chill, because you actually do have to pay attention regardless of plot holes if you're going to be somewhat entertained in some aspect by the action and ongoings of this movie. But let us know. That's all we have for you guys today. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. What are you? It's probably jammed because it doesn't work, because it's not working on me. Okay. Nope.
It's a bass.
You might as well just give it up. It's not a bass. It's just me, but you're not reeling me in. You're not pulling me into your little shenanigans. See how it looked like it was, but it didn't go anywhere. So it's just not going to happen. Yes. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, maybe send up some smoke signals, tie a little note to a pigeon's leg, send it on its way, throw a little note inside of a bottle, throw it into the waters and let it reach our shores. Let us know how you guys feel about the movie, how you feel about the episode. And as always, this has been another exciting episode of Filmatic.